This time last year in January 2010, I was actually seeing a shoulder surgeon in Melbourne, and he just told me I had to have shoulder surgery. I'd injured my shoulder working out and torn some ligaments, and it was in pretty bad shape, and he just told me I needed shoulder surgery. If I wanted to continue to have the quality of life and maintain the lifestyle that I was used to, which is a really physical one. I love doing working out and enjoying nature and all the challenges that are out there. So he said if I want to maintain that, I need to get it repaired. The problem with that was it was going to take me 2 months of being pretty much debilitated, which I wasn't really looking forward to, and then a very slow recovery of up to 12 months following the surgery. And I don't know about you, but I just didn't have 2 months to sit around, wait for my body to heal and take that time out of my business, because I was, developing some great momentum in my business, and it was just the biggest kick in the guts. And I remember thinking, oh well, if that's what he reckons and that's what I need, well, I probably should do it. And so I went home, and I'd been seeing, I have a personal trainer, and I was talking to my personal trainer about it, and I told her I'd booked in for the surgery, and she said, really? I thought you were just going to go see what he said and then you're going to come back and make a decision. And I thought, you know what, you're right. And so based on the information, that he'd given us, in his expert opinion, no surprise, I'd been to see a surgeon, and his only solution was, you need to have surgery to make it better. No surprise there, go see a surgeon, I'll cut it and I'll sew it up and I'll make it better. However, I know from past experience that sometimes when I've been injured, and if you get the right rehabilitation program, you can get the same result. It just takes, it's a different course, and it's a very slow process. However, you don't have to go through the surgery. And so step by step, there was 3 things that I really learnt out of this experience that I want to share with you today, and they're actually related to achieving your goals. So today, January 2011, was this shoulder is perfectly fine. So 12 months down the track, no shoulder surgery. However, I have full range of movement, I have full strength back, I can do full body push-ups now, standing on my toes, stuff like that, which I couldn't do this time last year. And there's 3 things that I learned in this that I want to share with you today, because it's key to actually achieving your goals. The first one is consistency. Now, my personal trainer was actually, so there was 2 people that were really, there's actually 3 people that were really key to me recovering and actually getting full movement and everything back, and strength and everything, and use of my shoulder back. Number 1 was my personal trainer, who was actually specially trained in rehab, right? So she was an expert. So it was the 3 things that they're absolute key is, number 1, it's consistency. Number 2 is hire an expert. So I actually had a couple of experts on my side. One was my personal trainer, and the other one was my massage therapist. And the third thing that's absolutely vital in achieving your goals is you have to do the push-ups. You have to do the work. So it's consistency. Whatever you do on a regular basis is going to get you closer and closer to your goals. Number 2, hire some experts that are experts in their field. They're going to help you. They're going to explain to you stuff that you don't know. They're going to keep you on track when you get off track. For when the lumpy bumps come, when the speed humps come, and hire that. And 3 is, the third thing is really, really important, is you have to do the work. So Kari had given me, a fitness routine, and I'd go and I'd see her once a week and I'd do it with her, but then I had to do stuff during the week. I had to do stretches, and it was bit by bit by bit that I gradually got the strength back. And the number 1 thing was consistency. So she would give me a routine, and working in conjunction actually with the doctor as well, he gave me, some exercises to do, but it was every day I was the one that had to do the stretches in between the sessions. I was the one that had to do it. And I had to start off so slowly. It absolutely killed me. The frustration actually drove me a bit insane. It actually brought me to tears, quite a bit, because I was so used to being so fit and strong, and here I was just doing these really little baby exercises, they felt like. Have you ever felt like that? Can you ever relate to that, where you're not making the progress that you want? But week by week I'd go back and I'd do new stuff, and I would gradually increase the strength. But it was the consistency. It wasn't just doing it once a week, it was doing it every day that got me to this, which is great. Number 2 is seek expert advice. I had Kari on my side who would keep me on track. She knew what I needed to do, and when I tend to go a bit of bull at a gate sometimes. Okay, let's be real, most times she was the one that would pull me back and go, no, slow, we're not going to do that weight today, we're going to do this lesser weight. And when I got off track, and there are times that I re-injured it as well, because I have a tendency to want it all yesterday, and so when I did that, we'd start again, and we'd start from a different angle, and bit by bit by bit. But it was her, and it was also working in conjunction with my massage therapist, who would keep the flexibility, that would iron out the kinks and all those things. It was these two things, and I'd talk to my massage therapist and she'd talk to my trainer, and so it was a whole team effort going on. And the third thing that was vital was I had to do the push-ups, I had to do the work. Kari would give me stuff to do in between our weekly sessions, and I had to do it. So if you think that you're not going to achieve your goals by, just waiting, hoping, wishing, waiting, wanting for things to change, it's not going to happen. You actually have to do the stuff. So when you're clear about what you want, I was really clear. I wanted my lifestyle back. So I was the one that had to do the push-ups, even though I started off doing baby ones. So 3 keys to achieving your goals and getting the lifestyle that you want is consistency is key. Seek out the experts, and number 3, you need to do the push-ups. You need to do the work. My name's Karina Hogan from Awesome Lifestyles.